deep cross won't find anybody in particular. It's been Mozambique with, I think, more of the playing in the opposition half, but haven't really uprooted any trees, if I'm being honest. Just only 12 titles, which is the number won by the current holders, Zambia, the most successful nation in the history of the COSAFA Under-20 Championship. 5 of the last have been won by Zambia. And here's another 5 for you. Only 5 nations have won the COSAFA Under-20. That means Zambia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Madagascar. You want to guess the last one? They're wearing yellow right in front of you. Yeah, you betcha, Mozambique. So it's as if we are ready to re-continue. Another piece of trivia for you. Angola losing 3 finals in a row between 2000 and 2002. We made the deciding match in 2011 but lost once more. They've yet to win the regional title despite 3 final forays. Guess it's been a trifecta failure for them. That's far too deep there. Be nice to see the net rattle a little bit. Maybe we'll come from this moment. That's Chuma Mwanga. You can't find Neves. Neves and Iran, they're starting. It's 2 strikers up top, but they don't play with each other very often. They don't play off of each other very often. The Botswana subs bench warming up. I'm sure they will be called into action at some point, given the hot temperatures we have. The likes of Khawane Japane. Watch out for him, the Murupule Wanderers are forward. Played 67 minutes in the first game. As well as we cover Matukula. He played 23. Maybe some of those names you see come off the bench. In fact, Ellen Nyandoro Raymond Weshoteng, as well as Mahole, the only players, including as well Kitso Mutauma, who's a reserve goalkeeper who've yet to feature in the tournament. Neves. See what I mean? Body language is not good for Mozambique. I think they're starting to get frustrated. They've had all the possession, but nothing to show for it. And their attacking forces are not forced matters. Jose took too long. Kaku said, I'll nip in, skip up. As he skips away. Speaks it. Good vision from the 19-year-old. And Valdo stops that attack. Oh, beautiful touch by Kaku. He stood up head and shoulders of any player on show today in the opening 38 minutes. I think he's a real player, one for the future. Only 19 years of age. The Township Rollers byproduct. Kaku turning 19 in February. It's a full 90 minutes under his belt, and I think he'll probably play out 90 minutes in this game, barring any injury of some sort. Is Kaku again on the ball. Keeper deals with that easily at that. Crunching tackle that. Botswana starting to grow in confidence in this game. Playing against a partisan crowd heavily in favor of Mozambique. That goes in favor of them. From the referee, the foul on Jose, definite one as well. Mwenga looks to take it quickly. If we're to take it now, Jose was in a lot of space. Like, they all never moved at all. As if they never expected the ball. It's a bit of a strange set piece there from the Mambas. Oh, and that's a chance for Neves. He only needs one. And he scores a third in the tournament out of nothing. Was bemoaning their work earlier in the set piece before. They improved as Neves took flight. The Mambas have a bite of the Zebras. Perfect time to score. Where would they be without this man's goals? 18-year-old Qualifiers Neves on his home pitch. He's deadly with the header. Scored his first in the competition of the head as well. Look at that, attacks it. Powerfully so. Vissa sabe. He says, Vissa sabe. Oh, that's prompted a sub in the meantime from Botswana. There is at the bottom of the pitch. Perfect Fandiso has come off.
Fandiso is replaced by player number 13, Brian Taffy.
Player coming on for Botswana is Khaone Japani. Wonder if that's an injury-enforced sub or tactical. Could have waited for the end of the half, but again, Tawang Taha not happy with something. He made a change. That's a foul on Demo Sekopole. Oh, the Botswana defense fell asleep there. They got taken to the cleaners by a very alert Qualifiers Neves. I think if we was to add a bit more guile and subtlety to his game, there's a real player there. So powerful. Oh, stocky build player, but he's got a great work ethic as well. Here's Yoran. Will he get there first? He doesn't. Solomon Mokolova deals with him. So that's Neves just third in the competition. He's got the bulk of the team's goals. 90% of the goals have come from him. Another goal scorer is Fernando Jose, who scored from the penalty spot. Mwenga as well has a goal in the tournament. For Mozambique. As well as CI. There's a chance for Botswana. Coach Matsolo nervous. He may be nervous, but he's got a Neves in his ranks. Approaching the last minute of regular time. Places it down, Tolofelo speaks in. What a time to score this would be. Crowd worried as they watch on, hoping against all hope that the three-man wall will work, as well as Mano Jr. It speaks in into the hands of Mano Jr. Up and down from Speakson, just not left or right. 2 minutes of additional time, by the way.
Tempo extra, 2 minutos.
2 minutos. Here's Neves. Running away, though, from a dangerous area. It was El Marshall there. Yuran Sayap, as well as Mwenga, had made the run. Now they've been at it for a while, since minute 15 when I'm sure they arrived. Penetrating run. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Mozambique looking for that second goal that will give them that cushion, breathing space from the Zebras. I think Mozambican public have come out today, have done really well in spurring on these youngsters. You know that 12-man factor is a factor, especially when your country's pride is on the line. And the prize in Africa Cup of Nations is on the line, and a spot in the Under-20 World Cup is on the line. You will need all the help you can get. You can't help themselves out of the corner there. Out of play. Sharon Cabell hasn't really been in the game as well. Cabell. And referee Legolong Mukete blows his half-time whistle. A goal from Kelvio Neves, just doing enough to edge Mozambique away. I remember to you that they need this victory for them to at least believe that they are able to get other group stages. But so they're not doing too badly right now. It's a slender lead, but a lead nonetheless. Botswana need to find a solution. And we're going to be heading down to pitch side for an interview with the president of the Mozambican Football Federation, and Faisal Ismail Sedat, to give us his thoughts on the tournament. And I'm sure some of the play that he's seen, not only from his young Mozambican side, but from others as well. We head down to pitch side to President Sedat.
Do VAR. O que é que significa aqui? E é a primeira vez que o VAR é usado em Moçambique.
Sim. Em inglês?
Sim.
Ok, vamos lá.
Good afternoon to all the football lovers of the Southern African region. We are live from Lalji Arena here in Mozambique. Halftime match, Mozambique 1, Botswana 0. We are joined by the president of the Mozambican Football Federation, Mr. Faisal Sedat.
Good afternoon.
To whom I would like to say thank you very much for your availability, President.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Mr. President, this tournament is very special. What does it mean for Mozambique to organize a successful tournament here in this country?
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Mozambique and all Southern Africa. First of all, in behalf of my team, Mozambique Football Federation, we are grateful from COSAFA and President Artur and Madame Sui to give us the opportunity to have this kind of the tournament. I think for us is we are learning first time. We did 2 years ago in Vilankulo, 7 kilometers from Maputo city, but that is a completely different tournament. You know, is a 12, 8 or 9 teams is more different, and the football are more special is for us. But I think we are learning for everybody, and for Mozambique is we can learn and do more better. And I think we can have a good environment. We can see the public. We can see how Maputo city and Mozambique is to receive this kind of tournament. But I think very special for my side also, you know, for my team to receive this one of this kind of tournament.
Very good, Mr. President. You are definitely proud of organizing another international competition now for youth. Would like to switch now to the performance of the Mozambican team. Mozambique started losing 4-5, and now at halftime, Mozambique is winning 1-0. How do you evaluate the performance of the team, and what would you like to see on the upcoming 45 minutes and forward?
Yeah. First of all, the first match, we know it was very hot, about 38 or 40 degrees, you know, is in the first match, and the boys, they never did well, you know, very upset to lose the match, you know, but he's a footballer. I think I'm very happy to see the first match completely different for 2 days ago. But I think is the second match we can have a more better, because I saw Botswana start to pressure Mozambique. But important thing is we see very good football. We see the boys both sides. They play football, you know. They know what they want, and what they want, and what the instruction the coach give them, you know. But I think let's see the second half if we have more 3 points. It's important for Mozambique. We are hosting, you know, the tournament. Important Mozambique to have the 3 points, and I think we can see the next match with Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is a very, very strong team, but important now. Let's see the second match, what is going to happen.
And we know that, Mr. President, COSAFA has been very much engaged in organizing development programs such as coaches education, referees education, and also medical people education. And we also had it here in COSAFA under 10 this year. How important and what is the impact of these initiatives, not only for COSAFA region, but above all for Mozambique as host country?
You know what? I'm start to write one letter. I'm start to write the letter for my 25 years in football, more than 25 years or 30 years in football. And my book is After Football, because football not only in 90 minutes. Football is before, under, and after. That one is important. That's why under and after, you know, under and after is what you say, you know, is a coach, you know, education, you know, everything is important, because if you can have a good teacher, definitely you have good students, You know, coach is a teacher and the boys is a students. You know, I think is very good for Southern Africa, very good for development our football in our southern country areas. You know, but I think is for Mozambique also. You know, for good. It's first time we can see this kind of tournament. But let's see if we can learn and we can learn something for this tournament.
We know that VAR will be introduced in this competition, and it will be the first time having VAR in Mozambique. What do you think about the importance of VAR for the fairness and the quality of the game, and how do you see VAR being introduced in future after what we are going to have here?
Yes, yeah, that is first introduction in a very proud for us. We have a VAR in this kind of tournament for the boys, and I think we gave instruction. I gave the instruction for my technical department to work very closely with the people who is introduce the VAR. I think in the future we can introduce the VAR. Is important, you know. That is a new generation, you know. Is a new generation, new technologies, you know, new technology for all of us. You know, slowly have to learn and introduce our VAR in our country. I think we have to have a meeting very quickly with the people for the VAR. We need to introduce the VAR in Mozambique very soon as is possible. Maybe next year we can start in our Mozambola, and in the future we can go for another step. But I'm very grateful, you know, and very proud and see, wow, first time in my country, you know, we have a VAR. Yeah, thanks for COSAFA. Thanks for all the people is in this tournament.
Once again, we thank you, Mr. President, for your availability, and would like to invite all to keep on following COSAFA Under-20 Championship from Mozambique at COSAFA platforms and also on FIFA Plus and Media Match TV. Thank you very much.
And we're underway in the second half in this Group A encounter, which is starting to develop quite nicely, and it's giving a mathematical headache for a few fans. Currently, as things stand, the country of Zimbabwe head and shoulders of everybody else after they are 4 points all. An opening day draw and a win today sees them on 4 points. Eswatini, they are victims. They're on 3. Mozambique, as things stand, will be on 3 points, and heading into the final day, that will make for interesting viewing, methinks. Shot from distance early on. That's how you get the people going. Sharon Cable, the 17-year-old. At half, really didn't have much in it, apart from that bullet header from Kelvio Neves, who came up with the goods. So he didn't have much in it, I mean, in terms of competitiveness and gap in quality. Evenly matched outside of that moment of magic from Neves. Botswana relying heavily through Philip Kaku to do all the playing and creating. He did make a sub introducing Japani in for Fandiso. That's one to keep an eye out for. Fandiso wearing the number 14 jersey. He was up there competing for the ball, picked up by Lusika Rachukuru. Coach Tawon Taka's team need to get going if they are to ever stay in this competition. Remember, they've never made it out of the group stages in their history in the competition. A history that dates all the way back to 1999, stretching as far as 25 years. Only a few times they have made it out of the groups was twice, in 2009 as well as 2011. Outside of that, group stage, yep. Nice play there, Neves. Back to goal, Japani. Oh, that's tough. That's no holds barred. That's unforgiving. No brotherly love out here in these Maputo streets. So they've also never qualified for the 20 championship, which will be a target of theirs this year. The last tournament in Eswatini in 2022, they beat Mauritius 1-0 but lost to the host, and eventual winner Zambia did not advance as a result. Here's a free kick called by referee Mokete. Placed down by Sharon Cable. Oh, that's a definite foul. Not very subtle there. Sergio Mazzolo has not stopped shouting at all. He strikes me as a hard taskmaster. Hard man to please. All you got to do is just win, I guess. The coach is really ever pleased. There's a setup. Oh, big save. Silike. What an attempt there from Kebo. That was going in. Winning the perfect tonic to get the nerves of those. Oh, no, just relax a little bit. 1-0, the most dangerous scoreline in football. How about that for an attempt? Moved quickly to his right, that the 17-year-old goalkeeper. A strong right hand to tip it over the crossbar. We pick it up from the corner. Just outside the box. There's Fernando Jose. Keep an eye out for him. Bit of tussling. Gonçalves, usually always involved. There's the target of the cross. Ratsukuru signaling to keep Asileka to boot it in his direction, which he obliges. Gonçalves with a first-time pass into midfield. Now with Sorofelo speaks in. Chakuru, 10. He eats his man and then accelerates away. Nice 1-2 skipped. Why did he not leave that? Why did he not leave that? That was selfish play from Tumisang Baisi. He had skipped it. Musi Karachukuru was in. The Zebras were in. Wow, 10 minutes for the hour. That would have been a big talking point. But yeah, there's not much to talk about after that. Gonçalves, look at this. He leaves it. He's got the advantage of the pace and not being static, as well as the space. Gonçalves was too square on. What a struggle to get back in. We move. Uncompromising from Ivan Joachim. Botswana want to make a substitution. Where's the two of them? And to come on as a Wikobo Matukula. Wikobo Matukula over Police 11 out in Botswana. Turned 19 the 26th of June. He'll join Japan, being Khaone Japan. There's the two subs used from the bench. Looks as if it's two players, in fact. Boiki Kotase to expand on his 31 minutes. He's gained earlier. Kotase is a midfielder, and so is a man coming on, Matakula.
Substitution for Botswana. Player number 19.
Yeah, Ryan Ware, I think, has not taken his opportunity. This game has gone past him. And as Wikabo Matakula, Dumisang Bahisi, maybe he's punished for his transgression of firstly stopping the pass to Olusika Rachukuru and then kicking the ball away in disgust after that, or in frustration. I don't know, it was at himself or I don't know what exactly. Strong tackle Roy Umpile, as he's done throughout all tournament. 19-year-old BR Highlanders central defender. Free kick to be taken by Mayonga. That's outside the box is Joaquin. But we're aiming for those inside the box. Sileke comes out, flaps it, flies. Somehow fortuitously, the ball hits him rather than him saving. Botswana survive. In steps Matukula. And well done, Lino Jamuse. You run. Every little gain, move, play is celebrated and welcomed by those here. 6 minutes before the hour. It's a nice little vibrancy now coming from the stands and the terraces. The enthused, they like what they're seeing. Sileka's been the busier of the two keepers throughout the duration of this game. We haven't seen too much of Manuel Jr., the 19-year-old Costa Total player. I think that's an indictment of Botswana's attack today. Speaks in. Comes short. Did his teammate. And Japani. But the ball went ahead of him. With communication between those two. And I think that's exactly what's been the problem. They similarly producing a defensive or rather offensive display such as Eswatini. There was a hand involved there. Who was that against? Jose pleading for a card. The referee says wait. Decide to take it short, this one. That's with Bila. Neves always a danger in the box, particularly from crosses. Sharon Cable. That free kick earlier that was saved by Sileke. Yes, Neves. Headed away by Philip Kaku, the captain. Hemmed in are the Zebras. And uncaged themselves. Jose. Just does enough to keep the ball. Rakim. One issue as Moz have a player down. Rachukuru can't find the pass, but somehow it does end up in Japan's direction. He rushed that pass because he had an option to use his teammate as a decoy runner and then hit the space to his left. And perhaps maybe cut it back on the 45. Japani speaks in. It's now the turn of Botswana to apply the pressure. But the pressure is applied with the use of the thumb and the pinky. Not a lot of it. Good play. Even booed by the Mozambican fans, and then a long-range rocket. It gets the crowd with a bit of egg on their face after booing the Botswana players. That was Roy Umpile.
No, they were in position of the ball and they didn't kick it out.
I think the man on the ground there, maybe Lino Jamuse.
Philip, let's keep going, Bafar. It's coming. It's coming.
Jamuse plays for Costa do Sol.
It's coming. Let's keep going.
He just over an hour in the first game. Speaking of Costa do Sol, leading Mozambican Liga, the football. 29 points for them. 9 ahead of Udusongo and Black Bulls, who are third. They play today. In fact, they are currently playing, I should say, against Brera Chumene to short off Sileke. Oh, and then a big save from the keeper. I tell you what, everything has been celebrated and appreciated by the crowd. Any little thing for an enjoyment, I guess, because they didn't have much to enjoy in the first game when the side lost 5-4. Neves wins that well. Iran, the recipient of that flick on, but injured himself in the process. Now with Mwenga involved is Emerjo Abila. One of the Mozambican players left on the ground there, and there is Mwenga. Now comes Khaone, Japan. He's added something. She's coming on. Tumisang Baisi was the one playing through the middle. He's been moved to the wing areas with a perfect Fundy. So the man to make way for Khaone, Japan. I think in hindsight, Japan should have been the man to start the game. Provide something different. Occupies defenders as well. Late-ish from Solomon Makolobane. Left limping. Sharon Cable. Touch over the hour. It's still the goal from Kelvin Neves that gives Mozambique hope and spurs these fans on. The fire is flickering. It's burning still. I mentioned a win here would see them on 3 points and finally with a win on the board. The ball is delivered in just off the top of the head of Tumisang Baisi. In fact, it was Roy Umpile. Time. Look at that. Stretcher needed. Mozambican players falling like flies here. Lino Jemose again down for the first time. Here's what happened. Keep going. Landed awkwardly. I think he may be cramping badly. That's what it looks like. Well, Botswana bench almost looks like a graveyard. A great body language there. Hands drooping. Blank stares out into the abyss. Quick look on the bench if somebody's warming up. I do see a head popping up from the dugout, but I cannot really tell who that is. Kebo, his pass is cut out by Makolobane. Now with Solofolo speaks it. By the way, that Costa del Sol result. It's 1-1. The 62nd minute. Against Brera Jumene. Back post. Mozambique, of course, down to 10 men now with Lino James off the pitch. As I give you the results of his team's league game. think Rian has been called over.
1-8 in. 1-8 in.
James jogs slightly just past the bench. Number 2 rejoin us again.
Come on, then.
A yellow card coming up. Who is that for? I think it may have been possibly for Magilda Miller or Bila. Rachukuru. Jose needs to be careful. Speaks in. Japan. Takes 2 with him. Japan. I don't know what they have against him. The Mozambican fans. I swear if he scores, he's going to run straight in front of them and celebrate in front of them. I'll all not be shocked. Probably to be met by more boos. Sifuba in Setswana means chest. Philip Kaku. Rachukuru. Easily done. I think Johnny says struggling. And then it's Japan. He almost came to fruition that I spoke of. He almost had the last laugh. How is Japan? You know, they continue to struggle with their fitness. I think that's the game for Chuman Moenga. That's the 3rd time he's gone down. And possibly we will be seeing a replacement. Beautiful work from Rachukuru. Japan at least should have put a save out of the keeper there. Boy, they needed that. They needed that. They were almost after blushing. Not in a good way. They were at Japan in Mozambique. Player about to come on is Rian Arujo of Barreirense of Portugal.
Substitution from Mozambique.
18 years of age.
Jersey number 8 out. Sharon Cabell.
You can pick it up off
Jersey
Mike's
number
effect of Sharon
18
Cable.
in. Rian
Was
Gold.
on Rian was on midfielder. Played 45 minutes in the first game. Started that game. Was then taken off him, replaced by Chiman Maiga. Sharon Cable off. Jose. Last start picked up by Temusi Khopolo. Now with that speaks in. From distance, takes a ricochet. Oh, and then in the back of the net. The goal scorer, you claim it.
Botswana.
Looks as if it may be Khawane Japan. Yes, indeed it is. Khawane Japan.
Jersey number 14.
It is quiet as a church here. Botswana get one back. We go Matukula and his team have quietened down the Mambas. They've had them captured in their spell, that is. Oh, this is going to make for an interesting viewing. As the momentum now change, they come again to the Zebras. I'm quite sure that was the last touch indeed of that man. And that being Khawane Japani. We will claim it. The strikers do tend to do that. Here's a free kick for those to take in. The bench will be willing to score the second. Yeah, he did have the last touch. Napping was Bila. Right in front of him, didn't deal with it. Now he has to deal with the consequences. It's 1-1. Yeah, they're really cramping badly, the Mozambican players. Fernando Jose, you think they are more acclimatized to the playing conditions here in Botswana? I haven't seen a Botswana player cramp as yet. I've seen 4 or 5 of the young Mambas struggling. They won't want to lose him right now, Fernando Jose. He's their captain, their leader, the lifeblood of the team. Matsolo has problems. Yep, even further confirmation that Chapane, they get that equalizer after second viewing. Rachukuru hits the top of Gonçalves' head, goes out for a corner. Here comes the corner. Matakula can't get on the end of that. Needs to be careful there, Neves. The goal scorer Japan, won by Joaquin.
Hey, Japani! Come on, take it too long.
Serious problema for Sergio Mazzolo. Missed by Gonçalves. Sets up for Matukula, but then takes a slip just before he was about to release a shot, which I'm sure that everybody line up on their tippy toes. Rian. Maravilhoso from Rian. Looks for the pass. There is none. By the way, Captain Jose back on the field. That's good to see. I think Rian is one player to keep an eye out for. Such stylish player, moves with elegance and real skill. Playing style quite similar to the Frenchman bought by Bayern Munich, Michael Olise. They're booing the Botswana players. I think that's just going to egg them even more. Here's Matukula. He can't shut out the boos. Here's Neves. Flag is up. Won't count. Flag is up. Won't count. They have not seen it as yet. The flag is up. They're proving to be the pantomime villains. The Mozambican fans. I saw that from afar. Flag went up immediately against Neves. Here come Botswana on the other end. Gonçalves closes the back door. This game has come alive. Entering the last 17 minutes. 2 subs up and ready. Take on the battle and the fight at hand for the Republic of Mozambique.
Don't get excited, boy. Okay.
The two standing by. There's Pablo Matavele. Victoria de Soutubal. Player, midfielder, 18. There's Rachukuru. Another player that's stripped off and ready as well. Gercio Jose. Costa Dotzol. He's your forward. So freshening things up. I think they might be see Yoran Sayer off. Oh, that's a good looking pass. The referee says penalty. Oh my word. Problema. Big problems for Mozambique. The old worst enemies. Problema. And the fans kept booing. And I think they just kept on giving Botswana strength, motivating them. Might just go from bad to worse.
Substitution for Mozambique.
Subs about to take
Player number 6,
Look at the run.
Joaquin, is
Now on the
replaced
Japani
by
again.
player number 20, Pablo
When they look
Matavel.
under their beds tonight, they want to see how on the Japan.
And player number 11, Julian Seya,
Baba Yoga.
is replaced by player number 15, Gercio Jose.
So Yoran Saye on. Or off. On is Gercio Jose. As well as man who followed him quite quickly was Pablo Matavele. Up on their feet, last 15 minutes now. This game has changed on its head. The Botswana players a few moments ago looked dejected, demotivated, and in despair. Now their pain maybe turned into champagne. Well, they're going to be drinking the tears of the Mozambican fans. That's Ukuru. As a look to his left-hand side of the fans are. The referee, Mokete, sees somebody encroaching. Rachukuru takes a few paces back. This is a high-pressure penalty. Rachukuru against Junior. Rachukuru's nets it. And they do sip on the tears of the Mozambican fans. Say, open up the tap and let me sip. It's 2 Botswana, 1 Mozambique. It's even got more quiet. It's even got more quiet. How quickly the tide has turned here.
Hey, we keep playing, boys. We keep playing. Keep playing.
Now a bomb. That's the kind of situation. Now a bomb indeed.
Mozambique,
Not good.
1. Botswana, 2.
That's a confirmation and easily slotted up. I think Mozambique started to run out of gas in this second half. And they gave Botswana the motivation to get back into it. First goal was accredited to Khaune Japan, and then the penalty from Losika Rachukuru after the very same Japani was taken down in the box by keeper Mano Junior. Couldn't pull off any heroics approaching this last 13 minutes. Now with Abila, what do the Mambas have? Turn from the new man, Esh Neves. He's always the go-to man, Neves. Jose, big block. Rian, his touch takes him away. Can't beat Speakson. The head gets a foul in his favor. And Sulafelo Speakson. Push Matsola will feel as if the ground is to open up and swallow it. If the side go on to lose this game, with back-to-back losses for them. As the host nation, there's always that added pressure. Here's Matavela. Jose just behind him. Neves in front of him. Mokolowani cleared anything in front of him. It's a free kick outside the box. Sharon Campbell is off the pitch. He would have taken this free kick. He's gained a few more wrinkles in the last 10 minutes. Rian is the go-to man. Is this come of the hour, come of the young man? Or is this going to be the end of the road, to quote Boys 2 Men? There's Rian, goes low, not good enough, but the follow-up went low, then went high. Needed to go somewhere in the middle. The atmosphere has completely changed now. It was boisterous. It was vibey. They were cheering for every little thing. Now there's not much cheer left in their voice boxes. Courtesy of Lusika Rachikuru. His first goal in the tournament, by the way. Kaone Chapani getting Botswana's second goal in the qualifiers, and Lusika Rachikuru the third. And to open the goal scoring as Philip Kaku, the tournament began. Wins the header. Gersio shows it. Ooh, pierces through. Here come Botswana. Here come the Zebras. Japani. Off the radar. 9 minutes.
Let's go. Push.
8.5 to be precise. I think Solomon Kulowan has played well. The defender. Really strong defender's got the power, can build for it as well. They have quite a pretty good career. If he wants to play outside of Botswana, or in Botswana, in fact, where he currently plays for Future Stars. 90 minutes in the first game. It's about to get another 90 minutes in the tank as well. The run made by Bila. Touch is magnificent from Bila. It's not very good there. They need more quality. Do the Mozambicans if to make their people happy. They're unhappy right now. Understandable. Reminder that Botswana are looking to improve it on previous results we've seen in the past. Between 1999 and 2008, they never made it out the group stages. Better late than never. Came 2009, they finished in third. 2010 back to would have been their usual level group stages. That's a pull. Probably going to be a yellow card against Botswana captain Philip Kaku. And between 2013 and 2019, a similar story. And I mentioned earlier between 99 and 2008, group stage. 2017, they did not even enter. And the last competition, 2019, group stages, missed by Conchalves. Lucky for him, there was nobody on the right wing, and as a result, he's able to get back. It was a very good recovery, by the way, from Conchalves. Another one who's been very good and reliable. Not to put a foot wrong, I think he's made one mistake. But no player is blameless, no player is perfect. So his game overall has been pretty good, pretty decent.
Substitution for Botswana.
Player coming off for Botswana, Ellen Nyandoro to make his debut.
Replaced by player number 3.
Losika Ratsikuru, the goal scorer, possibly the match winner, was coming off. Nyandoro's a midfield player, like for like. Plays for Tafik FC out in Botswana. Gets his first taste of under 20 COSAFA qualifier of qualification action. That's absolutely booted by Sileke. Wenga, Bila, Jose, Rian. In the box, expectant yellow shirts, but the ball never arrives. There was an option in finding Gercio Jose. Mightily effective aerially. Kelvio Neves, but he's trying to get tired, you can tell. Yet they rely too much on one player, Neves, to get the goals for them. Maybe it's proven the case. For Moz, looking as if they will not be able to repeat their 2022 feat of the runners-up medal. There's Jose, unless they can change things up in the next 4 minutes. It's Jose, twisting and turning. Oh, great block by the new man. Oh, that freshness from Nyandoro coming to the fore. Not so fresh from Conchalves. Speaks in. Matakula. Passes it to Speakson. All defended by Bila.
Hey, Muna! Hey, Alan!
In 2022 runners-up. 2020 a gold medal for them. And a quite long list of group stage finishes between 2009, 2019, and 1999, as well as 2007. Only other time they were able to get out of the group stages apart from 2022 and 2020 was 2008 with a silver medal then. Looks like 2024 may just be a group stage finish for the Mambas. Yes, Neves got something to say about it. Last touch came off a Botswana player. I don't believe it. Believe it is true. The referee says yes. One Botswana player down. So you can't come on the pitch when I don't tell you to. But to get booked is the physio. I don't think you care if the 3 points end up in the back pocket. He doesn't care. He really doesn't. It's a Lesotho man against Botswana. Then he hears him go at the fourth official. I think the fourth official told him to come on, only for him to get booked. Yes, Neves! Calvio Neves can't come up with a killer moment. It fell to the right man. Close. Very close. Botswana doing their best to steal time. Oh, usually he parries those. We've seen him do it twice in the tournament. We've seen him do it twice in the competition. So facade for Mozambique, but yeah, not enough. In fact, I was going to say the last minute, we've just gone past that. Fourth official remembers the clock, 6 minutes. Oh, okay.
Additional time,
Assess.
6 minutes.
Minutos.
Extra 6 minutos.
Not sure where they came from, but minutos out there. And 6 minutos to get it done. Ooh. High. Where is that going? Somewhere in the South Beach. Very far. Mozambique need to do it now. Agora. We need to do it now. Rapido agora. Oh. Jose. And a couple of chances later on. It's just not been their day in the second half in particular. Captain Jose. Oh, here's a chance. Great block by Mkolobani. Keeper Seleke then comes out, calms everything down. That's how you defend your lead. This is gonna go down one for the history books. They come from behind. Victory, what looks like for the Zebras of Botswana. In the first half, if you told me that they would have put up the performance that they did, particularly in the last 20 minutes, I would have told you that you're mad. But football is one sport you can never guarantee anything. The ball is round. The field is a square. All sorts of shapes and sizes. Are able to play it, enjoy it, but also feel the pain of it. That's why they call it the beautiful game. That'll go out. Not much time to go. Jose with 3 minutes to go. Back post is Rian. Missed by Neves. Headed away. Botswana will not relinquish their lead. Fighting tooth and nail, and then the foul goes against him. They needed that to come out as a positive result for them there. To me, as Philip Kaku There's a conversation with referee Mokete. Rian. What can Matavele do? Pila. Jose. To the left. For the fine Advaldo. That's a yellow card for Advaldo. We're so close yet, so far. Nwinga, a young playmaker, struggling in the midst of all that. Wingsing on his way towards the bench. Won't have much time because I think there's about 2 minutes. We see that yellow card from Edvaldo. Deep into the half of Mozambique. Powerfully built. Botswana International controls the ball and does well to just place them exactly where they need to be, far away from their goals. When I speak of as Ellen Nyandoro, I told you Mwenga, oh look at that. Man's veins in his neck popping out. That's how much stress he's feeling in his legs. Pain. Door. Botswana launch one last attack. It's 3 versus 3. It's a Kaku. Speaks in. Nothing to speak of. That must be the last kick. I'm sure the last play. Or is this the last twist in the tail? Neves misses. Mukolobane has had him in his back pocket for most of this half. Jose and Matavela getting each other's way. They're starting to look like a defeated team. Matakula, Bila. Matakula strong. Takane Zwino. Oh, it's Olinda Jogo. Comes a pain though. A beautiful game. Both sides have seen pain and pleasure. Mozambique were in the pleasure section in the first half, and the second not so much. As I think, to be honest, their fans didn't help them too much. They booed the Botswana players and then urged them on and gave them the little bit of edge that they needed. And it's looking highly unlikely that Mozambique make it out the group stages. Remember, no points in the first game, no points in the second. They have one more encounter to come after this, and it'll be them hoping others do them favors. So in the end, Botswana get the points that they need. They end up on 4 points as well. It's 2-1 at full time.
Temos então o prazer de anunciar que o troféu do homem de jogo vai para o camisola 20 da seleção do Botswana, Philip Kako.
Hello and welcome to Video Revealed. I'm Colin Smith and welcome to your video editing bootcamp. You're here because you need to learn how to edit a video in Adobe Premiere Pro, and that's what we're going to cover here in 11 separate parts. This is for beginners. I'm going to have chapters down at the bottom, and I'll have detailed